Time to Strem, time to Strem. Already Strem, already Strem. Go get the rig.
No more packet loss tonight, please.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do any packet loss tonight either. What's up, Kickstreams?
Hey, yo, what's up?
Already made it. Right on time. Party hasn't even started yet. Or maybe it already has.
Party don't start until I walk in. That's from a song.
Is it?
It's from a song. I
The
can't be
mu-
more specific than that.
The music I'm listening to right now is from a song.
The music you're listening to is from a song?
Yeah. All right, let's get this road on the show.
A
got a
notification from the announcements?
From my Discord, so it's working. Oh my god.
Make sure to read the new Strem lore.
Yeah, the Strem lore's great.
Captain
There's
Stremlord.
There's tons of stuff we have to add to that over time.
Favorite Guardians of the Galaxy character, Stremlord.
Mine is Mr. America. That's my favorite Guardians of the Galaxy character. You know, King. Both the Discord and Twitch. Oh shit, Twitch gives you notifications. You know, me personally, it's awesome that you keep those on. I'm gonna tell you this right now, man. I turn off all notifications for that shit. Any one of my streamers, YouTube, but I'm not a loyal dude like you are.
I agree. We're not.
Oh.
Oh shit. I pushed up too far. Grab that guy a beer.
Grab that rifle and fight like hell. Oh, well, that's nice of you, King. Loyal to the end. Oh, it hit the corner, didn't it? Corner.
Some say
Oh.
loyal to a fault.
Oh!
A fault line.
Angel scored.
Yeah, I missed that stream lore, but I can hang with that. That makes sense. Like that.
So yeah, well, she came over to my house the day you weren't here, and I had to go to the bathroom, and we're doing some bullshit games anyway. So I gave her the controller, and I hear her yell, "Ashton, I scored!" It's because they own gold after Angel touched it on accident. So I was like, you know what?
So like it actually said Rasha was scored.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I thought she owned gold.
No.
Made more sense to me. Oh man, that's great.
So I was like,
That
you
is
barely.
Two lore right there. That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, it's alright, King. You're here today.
I didn't make it yesterday. Oh, I did make it yesterday. I didn't make it the day before yesterday.
You also have the YouTube videos if you want to catch up.
Oh, I almost had it.
There. I'm doing it consistently, those YouTube videos there. I got some
It's your TV.
I got some new panel stuff on my Twitch right now. I got
Those are some sick banner things you made. Oh, that's amazing.
thank you. I took the original design of their actual logos. I threw up my vector art program and fucked with it. Made them kind of more blocky instead of like curves and shit. Yeah. And I mean, you know, King, you never have to watch them. You know, no.
Okay, this guy prioritizes school over mindlessly wasting time listening to us talk.
Yeah, maybe you do your life.
Everything you could learn in school, you're gonna learn right here.
Yeah.
Start doing some algebra pretty soon.
Except for I don't know anything about history, so I'm gonna try to follow.
King George Washington said to the French people, "Let them eat cake."
Oh God, I think.
Yeah.
Good joke, guys. I'm your life. Whoa, man. School first, but then I could be your life.
Your half-life.
The third half-life.
Yes, it will be your third half-life.
That's one. If you're studying in school at all, that means that's one. That is 3 half-lives.
Yes, the third half-life is
Or-
1.5 half-lives.
Yeah, 1.5 lives.
So you have to half the 1/3.
Yeah. Yeah.
The half-life, so it's only half of that 1/2. Half of that 1/3.
King hates math, by the way.
That's because I couldn't spend too much time with us. Not enough time in school.
Oh, teammate, you got it. I pressed up too hard on.
Getting that packy loss.
Yeah, man. Who has a life?
We certainly don't. If you're coming to us to figure out how to have a life, you came to the wrong place.
And I just go to work. I stream.
This is what we do. This is how we have a life.
I watched Dragon Ball Super last night. Man, it's all. There's no life.
Oh, I finished watching Heavy Rain.
Oh.
And what a batshit ending that was.
Really?
How far have you made into
Not really far. Like I watched kind of episodes here and there of like a highlights of some guys' YouTube content. Oh God. Teammate, you got that right? Yeah, he's got it. He's all over it.
Do you care about spoilers?
No.
Do you care about spoilers, King Streams? You gonna watch or play Heavy Brain? Heavy Brain.
That's not what the title is.
You have to be stupid.
There's no B in there. God. What? Freaking Roblox.
It's very David Cage. It's much worse than Detroit Become Human. Actually,
Maybe he's
starting
learning it.
on Beyond Heavy Rain. Beyond Heavy
Yep.
Human.
Ellen Page Simulator.
Yes, sir.
My favorite girl.
Babe? Number one?
She's up there.
But, you know, in the top 10.
In the top like.
Yeah, she's in the top. It doesn't. We don't have to put a number on it. Just
Yeah.
there. And you know what? I agree. Yeah. So I'm starting Beyond Ellen Page.
Oh, I don't want to go beyond Ellen Page. I want to like be, you know.
Beyond Ellen Page.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is a good one. That was actually
This is why King. That kind of
Hey,
quality
hey,
humor.
hey King, you know, you hate math. Did you know in college I got a minor in math? So that wasn't really a joke. I did pretty good. I like math.
Oh, we get to hear the fun story about Rashwa.
Oh, where'd I get? Oh, for my username, Rashwa, huh? Oh, wee pappy, strap yourself down. This is gonna be a wild ride. So in 10th grade.
Stream to get through, so
Yeah.
hope you don't regret asking that question.
10th grade, I had a science class, and me and my buddies would just like freestyle beatbox in that science class, because you know we were bored and everything was easy, because high school science was a joke. And
we gotta get you doing some of that beatboxing right here on the stream. That's gonna bring people in. You gotta resurrect those days.
And so when we thought, hey, we should come up with an artist name for our beatboxing, and it was me, it was my friend Ruben, me Ashton, and my other friend Joshua, so Ruashua. And then obviously I kind of quit talking to one of those dudes like right after that class. I wasn't really that good friends with them.
Literally that class or that grade?
That grade, yeah. That
It's just like, and we're done with it.
And then the other friend, I don't know, I was friends with him a little while after that, and we like tried to make music together and stuff. And whenever I would search Ruashua, I would be like, hey, this is a pretty unique name. I don't see crap on this. So it's and it sounds kind of cool. Oh.
So, spoilers for Heavy Rain if you're worried about it.
Oh.
It's a shit game that you shouldn't bother with. So, you play as a FBI agent investigating the serial killer. You also play as a private eye hired by the client. Because you know the general story, right? The origami killer.
Yeah.
He murders young boys by drowning them in rainwater. So the idea is that like the more it rains, the faster the kid dies, kind of thing. Which is why it's called the Heavy Rain, because it's got heavy consequences. The heavier the rain falls, the heavier the consequences. Anyways.
Wow.
Oh. No. And you also play as this lady who basically just meets the main character. The main character, as I'm sure you know, like he loses Jason. Jason gets hit by the car. He's got another kid named Sean. He's watching his kid Sean at the playground, blacks out. When he wakes up, Sean is gone, and the origami killer has him. And the origami killer is like, you know, your son's gonna die in the rainwater unless you do the things I tell you to do. So very kind of Saul-like situation.
Oh God! Okay.
So the ridiculous aspect is that you're playing as this private eye for a large portion of it, trying to solve the murder, and then at the end it's revealed that the private eye is the origami killer, which makes no sense because he's been spending the whole game like actually looking for clues, and you can hear his inner monologue, his inner voice saying stuff like, "Oh, well that witness is no help. Now what do I do?" You know, like we gotta hurry up or Sean's gonna die. We gotta do whatever we can to help him before the origami killer gets to him. And it's just like, so you're just lying to the audience then. Like there's one point where you're talking to this dude who makes typewriters because the origami killer like sends a letter with a typewriter. So he's like goes to a typewriting salesman asking him for help to find who could have purchased a typewriter to write that message. And then that dude dies when he's in the back room and you're in like the front part of the store. And then it's revealed later that you were the one that he's the one that killed him, but we're sitting there watching it and he never goes to the back room to kill him. Like you're playing as that guy. When he supposedly murders this dude that's in the back room. It makes no sense.
What?
You are literally controlling the murderer when this murder is supposed to have happened. There's like a million other things. But that was the biggest one that really pissed me off. Is that it was like this huge twist to be like, can you believe that the private eye investigating it is actually the killer? And it's like, well, yeah, that'd be a better twist if I wasn't actively playing as him. Hearing his inner voice saying stuff that's like trying to figure out what happened with the crime is really, really brain dead. Very David Cage.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Strings asked you a question, so go ahead.
Was I popular? Let's see. I mean, elementary school, no. Junior high, no. But I mean, there wasn't I didn't have that many people in my junior high, so like, I don't know. We all knew each other basically, to an extent. So. Oh! But in high school, I mean, kind of, I guess define popular. A lot of people knew me, and I don't know, I kind of drifted between groups a lot.
14. And you might have to make 14 our slowest until someone else posts a better slow time.
Yeah.
Although since we took yours and yours had like mutators and stuff, I guess regular goals is not really what we're too worried about.
Yeah, we're not worried about
with
it.
Mutators and stuff, someone can get it much slower than 14. Go ahead, you were talking about
the thing I'm not worried about too, or the thing I'm gonna say is like don't try to also get super slow goals. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
don't be like, it's not gonna count if like I'm in training and I like just nudge the ball.
Because I know Justin said he's done that before, but I interrupted you. You were talking about school.
Yeah, no, that's basically, I mean, I drifted between groups and stuff like that, so a lot of people knew me, but I didn't have, like...
It's maybe not necessarily, like, stereotypical, like, popular jock from the movies, but also, you weren't, like, everyone knew you and no one really kind of was like, oh god, it's Ashton, nerd, with his glasses.
Yeah. I mean, I was kind of infamous in 10th grade because I hung out with this kid that was a big asshole. And so, guilty by association, right? Everyone thought oh, God, it's Ashton. So, like, I quit being friends with that kid. I was just like, I'm not... Plus, he didn't have, like, a lot of interests that we do. We just kind of found him funny sometimes.
Oh, no.
And... that was about it. Like he didn't like video games. He was just big hick. I just like didn't know anything about anything. Yeah, he was just, he had dyslexia. And we kind of made fun of him for that all the time.
Because kids are assholes.
Yeah, because kids are assholes. You know, it's kids poking fun at each other. He didn't care. Plus, he was an asshole to everyone else. So really.
Probably to hide the pain.
Oh yeah, probably. And then, yeah. Oh, but not the best.
So after 10th grade, you quit hanging out with Mr. Hick?
Yeah, so I started hanging out with like the freaks a lot. Those were kind of, yeah. You know, like the rejects, the nerds, the probably furries.
I feel like furries is a little more of a recent thing.
Yeah, but you know what I mean?
Back in 11th grade, there were a lot of furries. Come on, teammate.
Then I had to like, very like liberal kind of friends in 12th grade. They were very like, I don't know, they're
computers friends? Oh, his computers friends. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that at all. Everyone else is always like, oh, let me get liquid cooling. I'm like, nah, man, I hate it when my computer freezes.
Oh, teammate! This guy over there. The teammate had it. He's so good.
You got like a laptop there? Oh no, wait. No. I don't have a laptop.
He's got a. He's probably powering one of those AMD computers with 6 gigahertz and liquid nitrogen. Oh, why'd it go that way?
Please.
I got boosted. Oh god. Oh.
I'm a little surprised that we're winning this.
Yeah, we've got it. That's some stupid shit.
So when you
they had a goal.
Did it crash? Did you like lose your homework?
Can you still hear me? Hello? Are you manually saving? You backed up your stuff in the cloud? Back in my day, I had to save stuff.
Way to go, teammate.
Back in the school days, we had to save some stuff on floppies.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Those save icons?
Hell yeah, the 3.5 inch. You gotta. Sometimes you gotta be a little more specific than just like a no, because by the time it's like that, we've already moved it on.
We've already asked 500 stupid questions.
We've already asked multiple other questions, so we're not sure what that simple yes or no response to.
All of them. And I don't even remember. Pop it! Pop it! Pop it!
I've already forgotten the question. Even if I hadn't asked other questions, I've already forgotten what the question is.
Wait, one of the questions I asked is, can you hear me? Maybe you can't hear me.
Probably that one.
Yeah, that's how he answered it. But yes, annoying is correct. When computers freeze.
You blue screen.
Yeah, like starting up. So, oh
Blue
shit.
screen. Years.
It's kind of a...
I'd be terrified. Isn't it like that big, like, sad face or something?
Yeah, it's this big old wiggle sad face. I probably have a picture of one lying around in my phone because of the amount of times it happens at work.
Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah, I can. I'm assuming that is in response to you being able to hear him. So you kind of ruined our joke there.
No, I think he's saying that when I said, "Can you not hear me?" Remember when I said that?
That's fine if you don't chat. That's all right.
Oh yeah, that's
I understand.
Fury. Oh.
How'd we do? Did we do okay while I was gone?
I think we did the win. That guy have a little fishy. That's cool. See if I have a blue screen. I'm curious. I do have a fun bug that happens on my
Boom, boom. That is a great avatar.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty good.
Rural Putin.
Oh, he got it. Fuck. Fuck Kevlar. Or Kevlar. What if his name's Kev? Kevin Larson. We doxed him now. Now you got boost. Use it. Oh.
I wish I had momentum in the direction that I wanted. Oh, that almost worked.
Yeah, it was a little.
Yeah, it wasn't your fault.
Ah, fuck!
That was your fault. Officially.
I was close. I was close, Sombra. I did a cool, and then it wasn't cool.
Push that up. Nice.
Ah!
Oh, it almost made it through.
I didn't tell you. I did a fun thing today at work.
What? I'm gonna report you. This is the other
Yeah, I fried a motherboard.
Oh no. How'd that happen?
I was trying to find a 5 volts pin to connect something on the motherboard for this prototype thing, and I accidentally shorted out 2 pins with the multimeter. So, that was a good time. So.
How did you know?
I
start up.
Well, I saw some sparks, and I was like, oh, that's not good. Yeah. And then I turned it on, and yeah, it wasn't working. It was giving me what's called beep codes. And I was like, oh, this ain't good. It's like maybe I just fried the BIOS chip. 'Cause I was like, oh, the thing I shorted was this kind of test prototype, like BIOS chip header thing, and so I took out the BIOS chip and I tried to replace it, but oh goodness, like straight up actually kind of worked.
Still in tears.
Yeah, it gave me a different beep code after a little while, and so they think I fried the thing called the SIO. Chip that handles a lot of traffic and shit on. Ah, right to Kevlar. Oh. Faked you out a little bit there. I ran a boost! So, yeah, I think hopefully they'll be able to replace the SIO chip and they'll be good to go. Also, we don't have. We also don't have very many of those computers because they're not made by our department. And fuck!
Oh, what the hell? Oh, the packet lost.
And we're also borrowing that computer from somebody else. So I fried something that's not mine.
Go grab another one off the shelf. Fill it.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna have to do that eventually, but. I luckily I did have another one that I'm also borrowing that was being worked on, so that one was not my fault, that one was somebody else's fault. Why do I have an Asian girl with her tongue sticking out now? I'm like, who even is that? Was that the on my friends list? There's a girl with like a tongue sticking out. She looks kind of cute, but I don't remember who that is. Might be that girl with the hentai names. If it's a girl. Oh God! I didn't think you'd do that. Fucking shit.
That's all you had to say.
Kevlar's got it. Oh, he doesn't have it though.
Kevlar just stopped. He missed and just came to a dead stop.
He's like
he just put his controller down. He just kind of slowed to a crawl.
Seinfeld. Oh, Seinfeld sent it to our net.
I can't.
That's fine.
Oh. Cannot get a grasp on this. My teammate is going to play.
Oh, I got bumped. God damn it. Teammate's done some weird shit. Wish I boosted.
No. It was in too.
He just left. What the fuck? This dude's done some weird shit. Yeah, there we go. Oh, teammate. Root Toon Putin. Seinfeld left. Everyone leaves.
So we got to talk about the Waluigi thing.
Wah! Quit harassing Sakurai. Is that what you're talking
Yeah. There was there's even like a video made by a fan that actually it kind of looked like
a release.
Yeah, it was making it like, okay, we heard what everyone was saying. Like, we heard you loud and clear. We're gonna put him in there. And obviously, it ends up being like, quit bugging him. Jesus Christ, leave him alone.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that today on the Smash Reddit.
I would say that, like, I'm not the world's biggest Waluigi fan, but it'd be neat to see him in Smash. I think he would be a good fit.
I think, but I saw somebody say that, hey, they should make him, like, sportsman. Like,
With his tennis racket and stuff.
he could have a tennis racket, he could have a golf club, he could have a Mario Kart, he could have a soccer ball, like... Make him the Mario Sportsman, or the Mario spin-off title, man. Mario Party.
I probably wouldn't play as Waluigi, but it would be a fun addition. I'd be down for that. I also wouldn't send a million tweets at him begging him to put Waluigi in the game. One of those things, like, once a meme catches on, it's just gonna run out of control. It's tricky to rock around just right on time.
I do have a blue screen thing just sitting around. I don't want to go straight down. Okay, that's you, weed. Oh yeah, that 230 mile an hour video. There was a part where the subtitles were just ridiculous. I accidentally turned on subtitles and they were just like, it was talking about like not having your weed and like being in a gang and some shit. Like, and something about like, oh, I don't really want a man, but just like just everything is great.
Yeah, I bet it'd be pretty hilarious to listen to our evenings subtitled by YouTube.
The great thing is to this.
Twitch.
No, that was by YouTube. But
It's high, but it's got the rebound.
I found one. There you go. That's what. Let you go. Let you go. Oh, good.
Not back.
Yeah, everyone's.
Yeah, well, you got busted there, teammate. It's on you. I'm getting ping latency and shit.
Yeah, Tricky said what a save.
No. So yeah, he has like a trophy thing, doesn't he, Waluigi? He's not like an actual playable character, but like
Oh yeah, he's
an item or something.
yeah, he's an assist trophy. Basically like a Pokeball. in the last games, he's come around and like stomps people into the ground.
Oh,
Maybe hits him with the tennis racket. If you get a tennis racket, Mario Tennis comes out tomorrow. I'll be playing that at like 10 o'clock tomorrow night. Obviously do some wacky laggy, but I'll probably play some on Saturday too.
Skullduggery. Doug, like the name.
I don't. What's skullduggery mean? I don't get it.
In general, like misbehavior, malfeasance.
Oh, malfeasance. Yes. Hood ratism.
Make me with that shit.
Oh, to me. Fuck.
It's usually spelled D-U-G. Spelled Doug. Stop trying to fake me out. You ain't getting it. Oh, you got that.
Barely. Oh. Ah, fuck! It's all over that. He's good. He's actually good. Unlike us.
Yep. A bunch of jabronis compared to you. Even that miss right there will set you up for a great career.
Oh, I almost fucking got him.
No!
Oh. Too bad. I don't.
He's got that.
Oh, God. Ah, teammate! No!
I need help here.
Ah!
Teammate! No, I tried to.
Oh, I tried to. Oh, I was really hoping he'd fuck that.
Jeez, teammate, can't you carry harder?
Yeah.
I think I like Waluigi more than Wario.
I do too, but I kind of like Walu. I think mainly just because of his voice. It's kind of interesting that Waluigi's also voiced by the guy who does Mario's voice.
That is crazy.
And I think he does Wario's and and Luigi's voice. And Peach. No, I don't think he does Peach. I don't think he does Peach. But Charles Martinet, I believe.
Duke Nukem. Yeah, because he does the voice in the Bit Trip Runner game that I really like.
I think he's. I think he might do one of the dragons in Skyrim too.
Oh, Parthenax, I think.
Yeah. So he's pretty good.
It's like, so he's a legend. Legend Gary. That'd be fun if your name was Gary.
I would hate my name to be Gary because the one Gary I knew, he sucked. Rootin' Putin left. I guess already, yeah.
I dropped by the Rocket League subreddit today and saw something post about them doing I remember these guys. I remember them doing the XP stuff that's going to be coming out.
Oh, did they detail it?
There were some details.
That's good. Summer, you said then?
I believe so. Yeah.
Fuck off! Rise like go for boost. Guy's got Deus Ex Men on his Mr. Barcho. Seinfeld.
I have not played this one. I've heard a lot of good things, especially about this latest one. I know Human Revolution a lot of people love, but that latest one I know a lot of people like it, but it kind of also just dropped off the face of the earth. I don't hear anyone talk about it anymore.
Yeah. I played Human Revolution a little bit on my like shitty laptop and back in the day, and it would like kind of kill it. Like it would. There was one mission I just couldn't get past because the game would just crash. So, and the game had been out for quite a while by that point. So
I had a laptop so shitty that it wouldn't even get to the main menu straight from Portal 1.
There's probably still some laptops like that now. To be honest.
Just it wouldn't even load the game.
I just drove underneath this Octane, man. I just scooped him up.
Oh, I missed it.
I didn't get a save for that. Lame.
What are you?
Ah. It was a play.
Oh, that's bad.
Got it, maybe?
I snagged Titanfall 2 for $5 because I heard that some people say that the single player campaign is alright.
Yeah, I watched the
$5.
thing.
I'll play some big stompy robots though. God, I have 20 points. This match has been abysmal. No! Oh my god.
I was wanting to pick up the Red Out DLC.
Did it go on sale?
Yeah. Oh, good!
I don't like it. I don't like it!
That guy went and demoed me when I was in net, so I demoed him when he was on attack. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh,
no!
Ooh. What a great time.
That the whole way though. So yeah, this was posted like a day ago on r/Rocket League, and it's got some info. I don't remember like any big bombshells. It might just be like a collection of info we already know.
Yes!
That's how it's done right there.
I had no boost, so I was just faking.
Every time you level up in the new system, you'll also earn a random item of uncommon quality or better.
Okay.
Oh no! And it was something about how like you You'll obviously be able to still trade that stuff up. We're changing how common items are
You're on kickoff.
unlocked, where like every 15 levels they just give you every common item, but that doesn't really affect like the vast majority of people, so that was kind of like a whatever. Oh,
Do you unlock every common item? What's that mean?
we're hanging in there. Changing how common items are unlocked on your account in the current system, you earn one common unlocked for every match you play until you've unlocked everything. In the new system, you'll unlock all the common items for a particular slot instantly when you reach enough matches played.
Oh.
They're saying that you know, if you've reached Rocketeer, you'll still be at least Rocketeer after the new way they measure it.
What about my 1900 hours? Are they going to be able to retcon that? Because I thought they said you would. But got no boost.
Oh no! What do you mean?
Like, because I have 1900 hours played. That's a lot of XP that I didn't earn.
They're gonna reward you for the game you played.
Yeah, so we're gonna unlock a shit ton of stuff.
Yeah, we should. We did it! 7 nuggets! I thought we already knew that. So
Yeah, I mean they sound like they mentioned that before, but I'm hoping they didn't like retract that. You know what I mean?
No, what I read, we will be rewarded for the stuff that we have already played.
So that's just get on the title screen. Bling, bling, bling.
It's gonna
bling.
be an okay to everything kind of situation.
Ready for the press OK on a new item stream? Oh boy.
I'm okay. There's so much shit to crunch, and it's gonna be great.
That's true.
They did
Which
say
means-
you'd be able to crunch that stuff.
Yeah, of course. Oh, go get it, Barcho. Get him. Get him.
Oh, that's the victory screen.
Rootin', tootin', pootin'. Ooh, macho.
Earn bonus XP for finishing matches and not quitting early. Earn bonus XP for staying in the same casual lobby for multiple matches. Earn bonus XP if you are matched into a game that's already in progress and you stick around to complete it.
Wow.
Shit. I got it
Sorry,
back. Weekly
getting
wins.
educated.
For your first X number of wins per week, you'll earn extra XP. Obviously, they haven't figured out what number that's going to be, but that's going to be... So all 4 of those things are great for us.
Yeah.
Match completion, consecutive matches, weekly wins, and we complete matches that we launch into. It's basically just one giant reward system for us, which is great. Current, Second. Oh, same guys again.
Oh my god, where's our bonus XP already? Ah.
Small trouble.
That's fine.
Make it double. Oh, what the hell? I'm doing not do the input that I gave it. That was weird.
Tiny boost, tiny boost, tiny boost. Teammate fuck. Tiny boost. Got boost. Oh. That's a goal, I guess.
Every player who has earned XP in Rocket League will have that XP automatically converted to the new system once it's live later this summer. Shit.
Oh, quit touching me. Gross. Ah!
Teammate, you really gonna dribble in front of that?
Oh, he's doing a good job. Oh, you popped it really far
Oh
out.
god, I hit it! Ah, I hit it too hard. Teammate, you trusted me. Good job, teammate.
It's done a lot of work, it looks like. Go! Gustonito. I'm just gonna try to touch it. I don't know why. Whoa, 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 what a wiggle. Yeah. Alright. He's kind of just been touching everything.
Yeah, he's good at touching things, but he doesn't want to touch all of it. Sounds like my
Oh, God! Fucking sad flipped, man. Like,
man, if
fingers.
I had any more boost, I could have hammered that into that open net.
I did it.
Frequently asked question, will crate drops be part of the level up rewards? No, crates will continue to drop in the same way they currently do. I've been capped at level 75 for quite some time now. Will all those matches get factored into my new level at the time of conversion? Yes, since online matches are cancer. I assume that's the next word. Cancer. Capricorn.
Gemini.
There was a comedian that was like, when anyone asks me what my astrological sign is, I always tell them Leo. And then they go, oh, that so fits you because, you know, you do this and you're so like that. And he goes, oh, wait, no, hang on a second, I'm not a Leo, I'm a Virgo. I got that wrong. And then they go, oh, you know, just a typical Virgo making that mistake.
I read once these things. Even though they changed the next week.
Bumped him.
No. No!
What?
Thought he had a...
So will my new stuff get factored in? It says yes, since online matches are part of the consideration for what level you'll be converted to. Players with tons of matches played online after reaching 75 will convert to a higher level than those who only recently reached 75. It says it'll be factored in. I don't know if that's going to be like just kind of some cap of like this is a certain bonus we give anybody who hit 75 before.
Yeah, or like...
or if it's actually factored in literally every match I've ever played.
Or they're making an estimate based off of certain values.
It just says it'll be factored in. So we'll find out. Either way.
We're gonna get shit.
And more importantly, even if they didn't reward us for the backfill stuff, it's so much nicer now to be working towards rewards like the triggers and shit. At least they said. Ah! Ah! Ah!
I gave it my all. believe I surpassed teammate during this match. He's pretty high up there. Fake kickoff, look out!
Boost. Teammate went for boost. Actually worked.
I guess he's blaming himself.
Went for boost. He should have had that. He's been so good this whole time. Fake kickoff actually got us. An important goal too.
Alright, they're not anywhere near the ball right now.
Oh, teammate! Ah, it was too high. I'm going back.
I'm not touching it.
No!
Shoot an arrow at that there, that's really.
I'm out of boost.
Got bumped. Lost my momentum.
Teammate, why you going over there? That makes no sense.
Oh! I'm just gonna do that to the leg game right now.
Yeah, we are still on the back foot right now. Ah!
Ah!
Here we go.
That's
Here we go.
one.
Now we're on the attack. Teammate?
Ah! I got.
Did you miss that?
Because he went for what the opponent did, not what I was gonna do.
Just thank you, thank God. What was your current XP and level translate over? Oh yeah, I read that part. That was gonna be every time you level up, you get an uncommon quality or better. This replaces the existing random drop system that we're currently using. So no more random drop.
Well, uncommon or better, which means it's it's still random, but you know, reduced.
Well, it's because you level up, like you're triggering it instead of it being random.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, the thing you get is random, but yeah, it's not out of random.
Yeah, obviously the thing you get is random. Level-based tiles will be unlocked at specific thresholds, and most of the old XP titles will be converted to the new system. You won't lose access to existing titles like Rocketeer or Legend if you've already reached those milestones. We're adding brand new titles and player banners beyond level 100 to recognize and reward players for their time and risk.
What about beyond 200? Are we gonna get there yet?
I mean, this is their chance. They better like seriously up the level count because they gotta know at this point. People have been way past 75 for a long time now.
Just run into people that are always Rocketeers, just about, except for the guy on our team who's clearly smurfing. I remember Tricky. He's the guy who said what a save once. He's got a picture of Goku. Good old Goku.
Doesn't act like a Goku, yeah, it's like a piece of shit.
But that poop that I saw in one of the recent episodes of Dragon Ball.
Ah, damn, I was trying to...
Yeah, the pitch.
You going?
No. No.
Now you can. Let's do... Ah, shit. That's it. Almost made it.
I had to back up for it though.
There's a thing happening. That's you.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I did not let that 50-50 happen. I was like, That's no boost. There's a There's a website. Ah, he got hit. Dude, pass me. I am Batman dog. So there's a website that like
wide open.
that just like presents random people on Twitch that have 0 viewers. And this guy's thinking he's juking people, but I just went for it because I had no boost and I just jumped. I realized I'm like, hey, I'll never be on that website because I am at least viewing me. So, but they said there's some weird shit that people find in there. There was a guy that was like trying to light supposed jet fuel on fire with a match. Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
Stuff like nudity and stuff gets banned because people report it. So I mean, there could be all sorts of shit happening in the dark regions of the netherworld. Which is...
There could be a nudity.
There could be one nudity. I wouldn't buy any more than that.
Yeah. Depending on the price.
Shit. There's 2 bars left.
Oh yeah, keep it going.
We're moving in the direction. We're boost on it.
Yeah, we are. Ah, I tried to pinch it off that guy.
Oh, teammate was in that goal.
I don't know what this guy is. Ah. Yeah, just shoot that in. Oh!
I was planning on it. Come on! I didn't have enough boost to get... There, go. Woo.
Oh, look who decides. It's Ricky! What are you doing in here, Ricky?
I can't smell what you're cooking.
How's it going, Ricks? Wix. Wikipedia.
Get
60 seconds left on the clock.
push that.
Oh!
Oh, that was very nearly a goal. It's hot.
Okay. You ain't no weeble wobble. Killed a man.
So you gotta keep...
A man killed me. No!
Let's do it right here.
Oh god, I'm sideways for this.
We got him guessing. That's a 3v1.
Gods, man. Ooh, they suck. Ooh, they really suck. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna make a stream overlay here pretty soon, too. That was like... Oh god. I don't have it.
No, I don't have any boost yet.
Guy just got it right.
No boost the whole way down.
I think we beat Tricky last time, too. Wah! Waluigi time!
Ergman.
Yeah, his name's Ergman, because... I don't remember.
So So, I watched a video about big-ass swords in anime and stuff, and how it would be unrealistic in the real world. Shocker, I know, but
that's crazy.
Not specifically because of how heavy they are, or at least not specifically because of a average person's inability to wield such a heavy object, because we just take it for granted that, you know, Cloud is strong as hell. Like, obviously his sword weighs a lot, but he's a strong dude. Look at him ripping muscles. So his point was that super strength is not the only problem with the sword being that massive and heavy. Like, even if you had the strength to wield it, the problem is that a sword that heavy, like, starts to become nearly as heavy or heavier than the person wielding it. So the center of balance is like where your hand is holding it, like in between the two of you. So even if you're strong enough to flick it around, that, like, the force of you throwing, you know, like throwing your arm, obviously you're not letting go of the sword, but that's a lot of momentum going forward, and you don't weigh enough to, like, hold the sword back when it pushes forward. Like, it's gonna pull you forward with it.
Right.
So unless these characters also happen to weigh, because you weigh like magnitude, you weigh a lot more than a sword does, so it's obviously not a problem. You can kind of pull its weight back, but not when the sword is as big as you are. Even if you could lift another human being with your hand, if you were to push him, it's gonna tip you over. Has nothing to do with, like, strength. It's just gravity. It's pulling on you with that much force. Unless you can, like, anchor yourself to the ground, then you will tip over. And then there's also the problem. Any metal that we have would obviously not be able to withstand the forces, but that's another kind of that's another one of those things you just kind of give them. You're like, it's really fancy metal. Marvel's got vibranium. Lord of the Rings has, like, mithril. Yeah, that was fun. I like that kind of stuff.
You know, if they were a Weeble, they'd be able to handle it too.
You know, I've heard of their magical property of not being able to fall down.
Yeah. But they do wobble.
That's true. And you would think wobbling is a signifier of being close to falling down. Not so in the case. Oh.
Fuck! This is not my game. I fucked that up. Ricky came and left. That's it. Just gone. Oh, he had that.
People that stick around for the bonus XP thing, but then they're just toxic the whole time.
Yeah, they just stop playing, or they're just driving around in circles and shit.
Or, like, actively helping the other team.
Yeah, but on sportsman-like conduct, you know, hopefully enough reports of that.
Yeah, I think at that point I probably would consider using a report button. I generally don't like to use it, but that would be a very problematic situation.
That guy's terms of service crazy. Yeah. I was talking to Zach, my coworker today. He says he's a toxic person when he plays games. It's like, I don't know why you think that that's a potential good thing.
I got a touch.
And
I got a touch there. That's hilarious.
And so he said, yeah, you know, you know, if they're like, he's playing a Call of Duty shooting, man, he's like, hey, my teammate keeps missing stuff. I tell him, you know, hey, you got to stop missing stuff. I'm like,
that's
you
not going to help.
It's like, you do realize he knows that, right? Like, that he knows in the game where you should shoot man, that if you didn't shoot the man you wanted to shoot, that you should probably try to shoot the man.
You're not giving him anything that is constructive whatsoever.
And he's like, well, he's like, oh man, when people tell me that, it makes me think, oh, maybe I should concentrate a little bit more. I'm like, why the fuck were you concentrating in the first place?
You
like,
needed them to alert you to the fact that you weren't concentrating?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you can't.
That actually has come back out.
Because Ricky, right? Ricky's kid got scammed in Fortnite. I told you about that, didn't I? Or maybe I didn't.
Yeah, give me some of the details, maybe I'll remember.
It might have been the day that you weren't here, but essentially, in Fortnite, there's that like non-battle royale mode with the zombies and shit.
Mode?
Yeah, and you can like you get guns and stuff that you keep, and they're good and whatnot. You know, there's rarities on guns and shit like that, and he met this guy. He went on this guy's server, and he's like, hey, you know, hey, I have a YouTube channel. I'm gonna have you. We're gonna put down all of our best guns, and you're gonna dance around them, and I'm gonna put on my YouTube channel showing off. So he did that, and the guy kicked him from the server.
Oh, and obviously got all the guns.
Yeah, he got all the guns, and the kid lost all of his guns. So that's horrible, right? But Ricky obviously was like, hey man, like that. I'm sorry, but why did you trust him, right? This is a lesson for you to learn, obviously. So then it sounds like his kid eventually did the pity party thing to all of his friends, and so he got even more guns than he had originally.
Wow.
Because they all gave him, like, you know, each person gave him like a gun piece. So, but anyway, so Zach was like, yeah, I would just take it. I would just take it, and if somebody asked me to give him back, I would just tell him no. Because this kid did that to one of the guys, right? This guy dropped a gun on the ground. And he picked it up, and he said, can I have it back? And his kid said no. Like, why are you being an asshole then? You're not scamming.
So, it was Ricky's son that got scammed.
Right.
And
But then some...
Now you're saying you're talking to...
So then...
I got a little bit lost.
Then Ricky's kid, there was a guy... Yes, there was a guy who dropped a gun on the ground accidentally or some shit. And, he... Is that knocking on the door?
Woo!
Thought I heard him knocking on my door, maybe not.
This was before or after he got scammed himself?
This is after.
Okay. Someone else dropped a gun on the ground.
Yeah, and so then Ricky's kid picked it up, and he said, hey, yo, can I have my gun back, please? And the guy said, and then Ricky's kid said, no, you can't. You can't have it back.
You know the pain of having that done to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Someone else.
So Ricky's like, why are you being an asshole? And, so Zach's like, yeah, I wouldn't give it back either. He dropped it on the ground. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, like, possession is entirely the people who have the gun, so it's yours now. Yeah. And I was like, oh, so you would do that in real life too, Zach? He's like, well, no, this is anonymous. I'm like, oh, that makes it better then, huh?
It's anonymous. No
He's
one
like,
can judge me for it, so it's okay.
he's like, well, that's just how the internet works. I'm like, that doesn't mean you have to do it.
Yeah, you're intentionally being a dick to someone for your own benefit. You can rationalize it, but you're making a conscious decision to fuck over someone else for your own personal gain.
Yeah. So
which, you know, it's not like a huge crime. It is a video game. Like, the consequences aren't huge, but still, like, don't try to like justify. Like, you're doing something that's dickish.
Yeah. And being proud of it is also just something that's really dumb. But he also he said when I told him, I was like, if somebody, like, the whole telling your teammates that they need to try harder and all this shit, I'm telling them, like, these people are at your MMR in that game, so you also suck just as much as they do. And he's like, well,
just having like an off game, like, this is an uncharacteristically bad performance from them.
Yeah, which you will have.
On the average, they are as good as you are, so it's a little strange for you to just shit on them.
Yeah. So,
how do you want to be treated the next time you're having an off game? Because don't pretend like you never have an off game. It's just ridiculous. The next time you're playing like shit, you want someone treating you bad.
well, and he said, oh, like he said though, he's like, oh yeah, it reminds me of, like,
It reminds me to concentrate. Yeah, I don't even know what to say to that.
yeah, that's just, oh, you didn't realize that.
You just forget to like try.
And when you're doing, and when you miss, you're just like, oh no, I'm good.
That's just part of the game. Oh shit, he's right. I should be playing better than I currently play.
Yeah. Thank you for reminding me.
That sounds like an ad hoc. That sounds like an ad hoc excuse, like rationalization.
Yeah,
argument with you there. Where he's like, well.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to justify it. Is basically it. And it's just,
he realized that he advocated for behavior. Certainly, it's like, how would you like it if that's what you were treating me like? Now I have to pretend like it's okay. I certainly hit it in, but I believe it was already on its way.
Yeah, it was on its way. But yeah, he so he, like,
Excellent.
I was telling him that, yeah, in Rocket League it doesn't help me at all. Like, if you do that shit.
Yeah, the vast majority of people know when they mess up that they should be focusing and playing better. You don't need to alert them to the fact that they're not up to snuff yet.
Yeah, it's literally, I want to be a dick, therefore I am being a dick. That's all there is to it. So then Ricky was talking about how he went to like a concert, and concert or some shit, or no, he was talking about I forget. We were talking about a band or some shit, and Zach was still there. I'm like, oh, so Zach, let me ask you something. So if the band member, right, he gets done with the concert and everything, he sets down his guitar. Do you walk up and then grab the guitar and be like, ah, it's mine now? He doesn't know my mailing address, so it's anonymous.
Yeah, if you're wearing a mask, is it cool to just take whatever you want? Oh shit.
Good thing Tricky just saved that. So, yeah, that was
pretty rotten. If he wants to make the argument that, like, it's not a big deal, it's just a video game, like, we can get another one, like, that's just arguing that the consequences aren't that big of a deal, but it's not trying to argue that it's, like, moral behavior. At the very least, it's like, I know I'm being a dick, but it's a video game, who cares? He's actually trying to argue that, like, oh, well, he dropped his gun on the ground, it's this belongs to whoever picks it up. It's like, well, yeah, technically it belongs to whoever picks it up, but do the right thing, give that shit back.
Yeah.
You could also say the same thing about, like, because it's a video game, it's easier to do what's right. Like, it provides such minimal benefit to you that now you get to make that person's day instead of ruining it. Bump his own teammate.
And like at one point he was talking about like League of Legends is a toxic game and stuff like that, and oh, it's okay for me to be toxic then. Basically, it's like, that's not...
He was saying that other players are toxic in League of Legends?
Yeah, he's like, League of Legends is a really toxic game, which that's one of the infamous things of League of Legends, is just a really toxic
Coming
environment.
from a guy who, like, just basically prided himself on his toxicity?
Yes, well, he's basically like, hey, it's a really toxic environment, basically, so who cares if I'm toxic?
Justifies it, so it's like everyone else is toxic, so it's alright.
Yeah, it's like, wow, so you can't be above the other people, you gotta, you know...
Yeah, you gotta get down in the mud with them. These are like the kind of moral arguments you learn in, like, middle school. I'm really surprised.
Ah, damn it! Oh. I tried to get that double tap too. Look at this shit. I'm like, ooh, ah.
It was looking good. I forgot teammate doesn't give a shit about accolades.
Yeah, just in general, like, I don't know. It's... And plus, you know, there's obviously like if your goal for telling your teammates that, with his logic, is to, hey, I'm telling my teammate this so they improve, right?
Yeah, telling them to stop doing the obvious thing they're doing wrong is not going to make them improve.
Yeah, for one, that. For two...
Advice is handy, but just being like, stop sucking, stop not doing the thing you should be doing is not good advice.
Yeah. But also, like, you know, if your goal is to improve them, obviously it's known now that positive reinforcement helps way better than negative, right? Being like, yo, hey, we got this, you know, blah blah, that helps way more than negative.
Yeah.
So why the fuck are you being goddamn negative? Like,
it's impulsive. You're mad that you made messed up, and now you're just trying to justify it after the fact.
And it makes you feel better. That's all there is to it. It's like, ooh, that angry outburst just gave me the good feelings.
I get to feel like, you know, what just happened is his fault, and now I gave him shit for it, and it makes me feel better.
Yeah.
I guess teammate just has chat turned off, maybe.
Yeah,
He never paid attention when I said all yours.
never chatted, didn't do
I
much.
should have picked up on that earlier. What was the other thing I wanted to talk about? Oh yeah. Oh, it's hot in here.
We got really bad hail here the last couple of days.
Oh, wow.
About some places of the city and Denver got golf ball sized hail, and broke some windshields, broke a lot of shit. Luckily enough, literally 1 mile north of my house at my roommate's work, he got that hail just a little bit smaller than golf ball. It was about quarter sized, maybe a little bit bigger. We didn't get shit here. Like, we got tiny hail, right? We got about, I don't know, in between pea and dime sized hail here at one point. Because it was in the morning. I had some water in my windshield. I turned on my windshield wiper blades, and my blades shredded because they were old.
Damn.
And I knew that they were going because they started leaving streaks in the last couple of days. So I was just like, oh, I need to get new wiper blades. Well, then that morning, yeah, that happened. One of them shredded, and I was like, ah, all right. So then I get off work, and I'm going to the auto parts store, and as I start going, it starts sprinkling. And a guy turtling.
Turtle.
Yeah. So it starts sprinkling, and I'm like, oh god, please don't rain. So then I get to the auto parts store, and I buy my stuff, I get home. About 5 minutes after I get home, it starts just pouring and hailing. So, oh god.
He is gone.
So luckily I had my, I didn't have to put on my blades. But, yeah. Oh, teammate thought I was just thinking that there had been somebody that...
Damn, they got someone already.
Oh, Mason. Oh, good. He didn't contribute at all to it.
I think he hit that in.
The new guy?
Our teammate.
Oh, yeah, he did. I was talking about the new guy. He didn't contribute to that play at all. He just pops into existence. And then...
Oh, that team left
because they're...
friend left. Are you shitting me? They've already got Suddenly, Psionics is finding people light speed. When you could have benefited from a few easy goals.
We pass, but no one. I'm going for that. He's gonna have it though. I think that guy potentially saved us there. We also, this happens frequently, but we're also in a tornado watch the other day. But
We used to have tornado watches all the time. Yeah, but we haven't had one in a while.
Yeah, we get them probably 5 times a year at least. Not really.
Thank God I bumped Con.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that guy dropped it right in the center. I know climate change is supposed to be causing an uptick in frequency.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh.
It's been also one of those on average cases, and location dependent, and climate could shift and stuff too.
Oh my god, you got it all the way through. I didn't believe it. What do you...
Marvin Birdman looks like he's having trouble with his boost situation. God damn it. Just wait for all these people. I'm like, alright, alright. Oh, last guy. God damn it. Just mesmerized. Yeah, we have still same avatar. Whoa. Getting a lot better at these double taps and these wall shots and shit. Ooh, do it.
Please.
Ooh, give me that sweetness. Ah, okay.
Whew.
No. Yeet.
Oh, it's open to me.
Oh, it's no longer open. Oh, I got bumped by teammate.
No!
Oh god. Oh, that was a big flip. God damn, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah.
That's not it.
Yeah, I know. Shadow's gonna hit it. Good hit on that. Oh, you got
I
bumped.
absolutely wrecked there.
Well, damn.
We made a game out of it at the end, at least. Yum 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 seashells. Yum, 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 yum.
Give me those fucking seashells. I need them. Do you know where I need them? My fucking seashore. No, by the seashore.
They're already.
Oh.
Well, you gotta remember, there's only 10
I
days and 20 hours left.
almost had my last decryptor.
Spend a month at English for free.
Yeah.
We're just all alone tonight, right? No chats, no discords. I guess King could. Oh no. Oh no. King could-
He said GG at some point. Maybe he meant gotta go?
Yeah,
GTG?
It was during your story about frying the motherboard. I
Yeah.
wasn't sure if you meant like that motherboards are gone or kind of like good gang, it's over.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, but maybe he missed out.
I don't think he usually says GG before leaving.
Well, I was saying maybe he, because he says got to go GTG.
Ah, yeah.
So maybe it's oh, fucking May, here we go. Song May.
Ah, I cannot see your son. Teammate had that.
Really have to pee.
Oh, it went! Oh, I got packet loss. Right, look at this packet loss. No! God, I had that. I had the boost to store that action. Oh. No way we can come back. Teammate!
Oh.
No!
Oops.
Been robbed of 2 goals.
Teammate, stop! God, for fuck's sake. You can see him.
For fuck's sake.
Ah, you bastard! Alright. You made up for it, buddy.
That should have been saved. That's why it gets a nice one.
Yeah. Oh, he fast kicked off and I delayed kicked off.
I'm ready for my retort.
Oh!
Teammate.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, almost did it.
Ah. Das Oh, what?
Nope.
Lost myself.
No, teammate! Fucking... I'm in net! I'm ready for shit! Don't... I've been sitting in net, that means I'm ready.
I got demoed.
They almost shot that in. I got demoed.
Getting desperate, just going for the demo plays.
Oh, he got another hit.
What?
Don't shoot. Oh, and he...
So unlucky.
Yeah, I've done a lot of ball hitting, but not a lot of points getting.
This game is being robbed from us. We've played better. Maybe Packet lost his teammate hard shots and that lucky 50-50 we just got. This is our game. We deserve it. I was kind of hoping the ball would roll into me on the wall there. And we'd go forward, but instead it just bounced straight back at your face.
The game is fun.
Boy, it's got no boost.
He also doesn't have really... Oh, what was he doing in that there?
That was a weird. He didn't power slide. He just drove and then stopped in the center of the goal there.
Yeah, that was...
Tried to back into the head save.
He gets a lot of points, but man, he's done some weird shit.
A lot of it is because he's hitting stuff that should have been our hit.
That's true.
Not like a shirt fraud. Just hasn't been good chemistry.
A bad position wad. But you know what I'm not gonna do? I'm not gonna flame him for it.
Yeah, it wouldn't exactly help. Tea time?
P time for sure. Oh shit. I don't know what I just did.
Last another 13 minutes.
Me neither. BRP. Itate. Itate. Come back.
My
Some of the
Anticipated delivery Thursday, June 23rd.
some of the Rocket League DLCs are on sale right now too. If you're interested in any of those. They're like half off.
I could just buy the Batmobile. I'd probably never use it, but I should at least have it.
The good one or the two shit ones?
Yeah, the good one.
I don't know if that one's on sale right now, but I think all of them are. I don't know. What do I know?
Yeah, what do you know?
I'm trying to figure that one out.
I don't have. I don't really care about the shitty like submarine one, the Triton one.
Yeah.
Other one, whatever one.
There's also the Scarab one, just to have a fucking Scarab.
And then I guess the Back to the Future car is kind of cool. DeLorean.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd get that one.
The Steam Summer Sale is happening right now.
Oh, I know. I do know. I bought my dad Portal 1 and 2 for $3. Probably still overpaid.
Buy your kids, buy your wife. Because they sail in everything. What were you gonna say? Was it better than mine?
I was going no. I was trying to formulate that joke. It might have ended up being better than sailing everything out here, but we'll never know now. There's the Mr. Mass Effect. Mr. Mass Effect's buddy. I'm kind of sad that fourth Mass Effect Andromeda turned out to be shit. I was kind of hoping that would be the one that like really pulled me into the series. Like I enjoyed playing through 3, but it wasn't life-changing. It was just kind of like a fine video game. I was hoping Andromeda would be like next level. Like, whoa, what is next level? And instead it was a meme.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, fuck. I don't know, like, when I think of Skyrim and how successful Skyrim was, and it was just a fucking shit show of a game in terms of like bugs and stuff like that, I find it very. I know the other game didn't have like the best of, just like the best storyline and shit, Andromeda. And like, the animations were stiff. I know people have different expectations out of the games nowadays, but
well,
still.
I mean, I know calling that a false equivalence, I obviously know that, but the reason why I would say Skyrim is because even though it also had some janky animations, the animations in Skyrim were less ambitious as well. Like they were cool with everyone being stiff as a board, so it just looked like everyone was stiff as a board instead of everyone looking like horrific. But
maybe
Skyrim,
it's reaching more of the uncanny valley and Andromeda.
It's just more noticeably bad stuff. But Skyrim had a lot of things it did right, a lot of great atmosphere, like being able to go to in such a wide variety of places and make a lot of RPG-like decisions. And you know, fighting dragons ends up not being all that entertaining after you've done it a couple times, but the first few times it felt fucking epic because it wasn't just like a cutscene kind of thing. It just happened in the overworld.
Right.
Whereas, What? This team is just giving me the MVP.
What I'm kind of, you know, obviously one of the things I'm trying to get at is like, I don't know, I feel nowadays if a game that was just as fun as Skyrim, right, came out, but also
bugs that Skyrim did.
Yeah, had the jank that Skyrim did, people would just dismiss it.
Were entries in a beloved series. Like, you can't talk about like popularity. Like, people love Mass Effect and they love Elder Scrolls, so that's very similar. They both had very obvious problems, bugs right out the gate. I think problems with, like, when you think about the bugs with Andromeda, you think those wonky face animations that look horrendous. When you think bugs from Skyrim, most people think of like the giant smashing you into the ground and launching you skyward, and that was hilarious and awesome.
Yeah.
So I think some of its bugs were more on the funny side and less on the... Because a big part of BioWare games is those personal dialogue with other people. And so you completely ruin any sense of gravitas or the character when you're just staring at you're just laughing at the character animation. I think also Skyrim felt more groundbreaking, whereas Mass Effect felt like you guys had this, it was pretty good in 3, well, why did you mess it up so bad? It may not have been on the levels of like Detroit Become Human or like a Last of Us, but Mass Effect 3 had decent enough character and facial animations. It was kind of just like this really weird step back from what was supposed to be the next big entry in the series. And they just expect Bethesda games to have bugs. I think that's the other thing is Bethesda games having a bigger open world. People expect it to be much more difficult to find all the flaws in it, whereas Mass Effect games are largely linear corridors. You get to choose which corridor you're going down next, but still, you just expect a more polished experience out of a Mass Effect than they do a Bethesda game. I'm not saying that you're wrong either, though. Like, you know when the next Elder Scrolls comes out, Elder Scrolls 6, it's gonna have its flaws.
Just like Assassin's Creed, I expect jank out of Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. And part of it is just the memeable nature of it now. Like, people were joking and cutting up in Skyrim, but it wasn't like a mean spirit. And now they fucking roast you, and that becomes what people know your game for. People still talk about that facial bug in Assassin's Creed Unity.
Yeah.
It's still what it's known for, which is sad because they have really good combat. They actually have better combat than what they're doing now.
Oh shit.
God damn it. We got a hunker for 15 seconds. I think Unity might actually have the best combat in the series.
Yeah, and I mean, well, they've improved on it obviously, but it was obviously a step
I've seen Origins combat, and I'm not sure if I actually would say it's better, but I haven't played it, so that's...
There's also Syndicate, which is like a more polished version of Unity.
That's a good point. I haven't played Syndicate. Yeah, how much is Syndicate right now? I might go pick that up.
That's true, actually.
Because I love London, but I tried...
Do you love France?
I do love your underpoints. I tried playing Assassin's Creed Rogue, and I just really couldn't get into it. The ship combat was great, but all of the stuff on land was just so bad. It feels so dated, and I couldn't stand any more of those stealth missions where you fail automatically if they spot you, and tailing missions.
Oh, dude, tailing missions. And the ship tailing missions, I hated. That was even worse.
They were bad in Black Flag, and it's just like, you guys didn't get rid of that? Everyone complained about would you not come up with something new for Rogue? Ugh. But if you're telling me that Syndicate has better, like slightly improved combat over Unity, that's very interesting.
That's what I've heard. So don't, you know, take that with a grain of salt. That's
$16.
not too bad.
So that's definitely in my jump on it kind of price range. I might watch somebody play a little bit of it and see if it strikes my fancy. Not necessarily in the mood to play Assassin's Creed right now. I did also buy Titanfall. I'm probably gonna play that. Oh, I still gotta play Zelda. I got the Zelda on the Switch.
Yeah,
Did you ever
true.
play Metal Gear Phantom Pain?
Oh yeah, of course.
That's like $10 now.
That's the model kit that I bought was because I fucking played that game and I was like, dude, that mech is so cool. Let's not talk about how it doesn't make sense in the Metal Gear timeline that for some reason Metal Gear Solid 5 is way before Metal Gear Solid 1 in the timeline, and yet they have a Metal Gear that is more advanced than the Metal Gear in Metal Gear 1.
Doesn't bother me at all. I haven't
But
I played a little bit of like 4, I think, Guns of the Patriots or whatever, and I did not care for it. So
I loved Guns of the Patriots.
I'm hoping this one captures me.
This one's definitely a way different experience than Guns.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. This is a great jumping in point for people that aren't big fans. Plus, you know, Quiet's in a bikini the whole time, so it's not a total loss of $10.
It's sexism. It's sexism.
That's what I'm paying for.
You know why she's in a bikini, right?
Because she breathes through her skin.
Yeah, so she can be quiet when she snipes.
Mm.
But that game's a lot of fun. It's an open world experience. It's